is through the door. But you're next to me anyway. So
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I can hear you or not.
There we go. Hi. Yeah, so let's just check whether that's okay. Yeah, we're on now, I think. Well, certainly I'm on. Hello, welcome to our league app where we have the Women's Super League semi-finals. It's a big match, a grudge match between Leeds Rhinos and Castleford Tigers. We've already met 3 times this season, once in the Challenge Cup final. Leeds have been victorious on each occasion. I wonder whether we have the same in store today. My name's Dave Parkinson, delighted to be alongside Danica Creeman. Danica, good to meet you.
And you too, thank you very much for having me.
Now, the loss of Leeds Rhinos is certainly our gain this afternoon, but how's the injury coming along?
Yeah, all attached now, 3-4 weeks post-op, so I'm working hard now to rehab and get back for next season.
Excellent, so there's a lot of hard work between now and next season, is there?
Yeah, there is, absolutely, yeah, that'll be fine.
Plenty of hill running.
Something like that.
Right, let us run through these 2 sides, starting first of all with the Leeds side. At fullback is Caitlin Beavers. It's a backline of Suze Hill, Charlotte Booth and Sophie Robinson, with Madison Laverick on the wing. Halfback it's Hannah Butcher and Courtney Hill. Look out for Courtney Hill, she's an Australian import.
Yeah, we've got to be careful. We've got Team 63 watching all the way up from Brisbane, and we shouldn't say that Courtney's playing rugby. She's actually at Bally Recital. Oh, right, yeah. I'm not too happy with that. I am Melissa.
That's fair enough, Well, Bally Recital is going pretty well, and she's got just a little bit of time for a small appearance on the field this afternoon.
Indeed, yeah.
The pack, which is where the game could be won: Amy Johnson, Frankie Townend, Danielle Anderson, Amy Stavely, Sophie Nuttall and Shannon Lacey. It's a bench of Renina Spur, Chloe Kerrigan and Rhiannon Marshall and Elle Oldroyd. Tell us a little bit about some of these players, because obviously you've been playing alongside them all season.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got obviously we've got the 4 girls that have been chosen to go represent England in the October International, which is absolutely awesome. So they're 4 to watch out for. But to be honest with you, we could have had 7 or even more had not been for injury or availability. So there's plenty of girls. For me, having Charlotte Booth and Sophie Robinson in the centres is a real force to be reckoned with. Defensively, they're really strong. In attack, they've got the footwork and the line speed to break it through. Hannah and Courtney really good at controlling the backs and kind of calming everything down. Particularly Courtney, she's just a wonderful calming influence on that pitch.
Is it like a Burrow and Sinfield combination?
Absolutely, yeah, unbelievably so. But Courtney is possibly one of the calmest, most relaxed people I've ever played alongside.
Now, as I mentioned, Castleford, they've been regular foes of Leeds over the course of the season. A very, very young team according to their coaching staff, but they start with the experienced Tara Stanley, who starred for Lancashire in the recent Origin game. They've got a backline of Alex Wallace, Kelsey Gentles, Georgie Hetherington and Courtney Poynton. At halfback it's Lucy Eastwood alongside Olivia Grace. In the front row, Emma Slow, Sinead Peach and Grace Field. In the back row, Lacey Owen, Tamsin Renoff and Georgie Roach. On the bench is Jazz Cudjoe, Katie Tardoff, Jasmine Rowley, Sam Jordan and Emma Lumley. I've named 18 players there. They have said that they're going to drop one after the warm-up, so we'll try and fathom out who it is during commentary. But having seen Castleford at close quarters and played against them this season, I don't want to remind you, because obviously you picked up your injury, didn't you, against them. What do you make of them?
Oh, they're an absolute force to reckon with, the Cass, and now especially with Emma Slow starting in the front row. She's a seasoned international, great experience and great go forward. So she's going to be one to watch. But alongside, they've got a really young side and they're really good at bouncing back from knockbacks. So, we might have the upper hand and they might be the underdogs today, but they're not to be written off at all.
Interesting story about Sinead Peach, because she's been battling with Lewis for the England domination, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She's got a shot at it this autumn, hasn't she? Unfortunately, due to Lewis's injury.
Yeah, absolutely. Sinead's had a whisper at England a couple of times and she's done really well. And yeah, she's always been in the shadow of Lois. This is time for her to step up and kind of show what she's worth, which is great for her. I know she's a young girl and she's got plenty of years ahead of her, so hopefully this will be her time to shine. But she's really fast around the ruck, so she's good at pick and go and quite nippy. Just a typical little youngster, really, speedster as well. So yeah, she's one to watch, and I hope she does go well, and I hope she goes well in October as well.
I've been told to look out for Courtney Poynton as well. There's not a lot of her, but she's quick and scored a few tries this season.
With Cash, size-wise, I reckon they're one of the lightest teams. Fastest, nippiest, most annoying, and a little bit like the Yorkshire Terrier of the league, if you would. Small, feisty. Don't ever underwrite them, write them off or anything like that. So all in all, I think throughout that squad you need to watch quite a few.
So you reckon I've got the Yorkshire Terrier this afternoon if I'm looking out for Castleford?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Our referee this afternoon, Mr. Ryan Stansfield. Let's hope that he has a good game in the middle.
Yeah, indeed. We've been pretty lucky this year with referees, and they've kind of stepped up to the plate with the Super League coming in. So yeah, hopefully we've got a good ref with us and make the game flow. And
what's it been like with the Women's Super League being launched this season?
It's been absolutely awesome. The buy-in from the RFL has been brilliant. Clubs like Leeds Rhinos and Wigan and St Helens all buying in and getting the teams going has just been awesome, and to get the backing of the clubs has been what the game needs from the women. When you can look around today, the turnout today is absolutely fantastic. Having 200 people at a game is brilliant, but having in excess of that makes it a real special occasion.
You can feel the buzz amongst the atmosphere as well, can't you? It's really built up. You can tell that this is a semi-final.
Yeah, it's great. I can look around and I've seen some of our big sponsors here as well. Some of the men's sponsors, and have them down supporting is just a little bit of an icing on the cake, and it's really, really appreciated by the girls. And hopefully next season going forward, it's going to grow even more.
It's nice as well that we have a guard of honour ahead of the game as well. Is it from Stanningley and Ulton?
Yeah, honestly, it's brilliant, and to get out into the community as much as we can and get the girls involved and get them as a curtain raiser, guard of honour. I think we've been a real kind of driving force for the women's game, and Lois has been leading that through her job at Leeds Rhinos Foundation. But they've got something to look up to now and something to drive for, and it's from teams like Leeds Rhinos, and they support the club, and now they can support the women, and they've got something to look forward to.
It's pretty encouraging, isn't it, as well, with the amateur sides around Leeds that are buying into it, and I know that for the past side, Cut side have been really integral really to their building up as well. As both sides enter the field, rapturous round of applause. Tell you what, I'm really looking forward to this game, Danica. I don't know about you.
I'm excited, but I'm nervous, not going to lie.
Well, calm yourself, calm your nerves, calm your nerves. I don't know who's more nervous actually, me or you. I've got to watch that I don't drop the mic, I think.
Mic drop, I'm out. Do that the other time.
So both sides have taken the field. Castleford, big pack. Now they'll split up, and it's going to be Castleford Tigers to kick off. What do you think we can expect from these early stages? Our Leeds side that like to throw it around. I know they've scored lots of points this season.
I think what we need to do for the first 2 minutes from both sides will be quite a settled game.
So away we go. Long kick-off. Fielded. In fact, it's not fielded properly in the eyes of the referee, so we're going to have a scrum early doors. That's a bit of an early advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that just shows the nerves of who's on with it. Still a mistake. Now we need to just play what we do well. We've got really great ball ID, so it's going to show hopefully they'll tie in and keep them out.
So Castleford go on the attack. Ball switched down the right-hand side. It goes through a couple of pairs of hands. It's with Tara Stanley. She's running across field, looking for an opening. Steps back in field. Good defence on the inside. Drags her down 20 metres away from the try line. Run forward from dummy half. It's a solid run as well. 10 metres away from the try line. In there is Peach in dummy half. She passes to the left. Ball continues to go out through Grace. Now it's all the way out on this left-hand side. Good solid surge by Courtney Poynton. She's held up about 5 metres away from the try line. Infield, the running is good. It's a strong run as well from Lacey Owen. Owen's found a front. She'll play this ball. Ball pass to the right-hand side. Good link up between the two half-backs, but that's some excellent work pushing up in defence there, wasn't it? That was brilliant cut off.
Yeah, great D there from Leeds Rhinos. Just keep this going until we get the ball turned over, hopefully.
Peach sends it left, long ball out to this left hand side. Strong run, ball popped out. It's Poynton twisting, turning, stretching everything for the line. That's some great defence. What a good opening set. Yeah,
great defence from Leeds Rhinos. It's kind of been what they've been good at all season. And it just shows under the pressure there we've kept it going strong for the first opening minutes.
So forward come Leeds on their own line. Who's this in at dummy half?
Got Rhiannon Marshall there.
She's had a great season, starting the game. So Marshall again, working dummy half. Leeds just 5 metres out from their own line, doing it tough, bringing it away from their own end, and that's some solid tackling from Tamsin Renoff. But they managed to keep it moving. Good work from Leeds up to the 20 metre line. In at dummy half is Frankie Townend. She scuttles off down that left hand side. Solid defence, but they're offside. Real chance to see Leeds in an attacking position now.
Yeah, just get out of the yardage and then get the ball flowing and hopefully make use of the edges.
So it's Courtney Hill to kick to touch. Bangs it into touch, a great touch finder. 20 metres gain there. Plenty of encouragement being shown by Rhiannon there.
Yeah, it looks like we've got Rhiannon in at half and Frankie's on the bench to start off with.
Solid surge by Sophie Nuttall. Nuttall well held. 2 in the tackle. 40 metres away from the try line, bringing it through the middle. Strong surge, good run, Amy Johnson. Equally stern defence as well. Chalking them off in 5s at the moment, working away forward Leeds. And again, it's solid work through the middle of the field. Shannon Lacey, latest in possession, gets a bit of secondary leg drive going, and that was a bit of a flop as well, to be honest, as the ball comes through the middle once more. Danielle Anderson, she's had a great season, by the way. Plays it 15 metres out from the try line. Rhiannon Marshall, short ball to the right hand side. She's still going. This could be a try. In fact, no, she just held up. It's Amy Stavely. Good work there. Ball passed down the right hand side. Bypasses 2 players. Eventually cleaned up there by Charlotte Booth. Booth almost wrapped up. In fact, she is. Good defence in the end there.
It's a great start by Leeds Rhinos there. She needs to be a little bit more careful on the ball and get the ball out wide so that Courtney won the game, really.
So if you're going to ask a side to run it out from their own end, you want it in the corner, don't you? Just like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've always got to be brave running it from a corner into the middle of the field, but that's what Castleford are doing. There's Georgia Roach. She'll stand and play it on the 20 metre line. It's picked up and skirted forward by Georgie Hetherington. She'll play it 25 out from her own line. She's a solid run as well. No prisoners taken in that challenge though. Straight to the turf. Quick play the ball. It's on this left hand side. Now it's switched into the middle. It's completed. Midfield bomb taken in really well by Caitlin Beavers there. One of the youngsters of this lead side. Tara Stanley it was with the kick, of course. Now it's down this right hand side. Sophie Robinson trying to use that footwork. Couldn't escape the clutches of 2 defenders on that occasion. It's sent down the blind side. Bit of a loose pass. Chance goes a begging. I felt for you then, Danica. Head in hands then.
Yeah, this is going to be quite stressful to watch this and try and commentate and be impartial, but yeah, I think we just need to settle ourselves now and just take that ball in, get the contact and tie her off down the middle, because that's where we're strong, and then once that's happened, we can get this ball out wide.
So Castleford with the put in at this scrum. Lucy Eastwood to feed. It's taken at the base by Peach, who sends it to the right hand side. Referee wasn't happy with things though. So we're going to have the scrums reformed. I always wonder what front rowers say to each other. You might be able to explain this to me. The art of the scrum.
Yeah, you're meant to be all harsh and not say anything, give the evil out. I like to give a little play the mind game.
Here's Peach at dummy half. Passes the ball to the right hand side. Surging on through the middle is Emma Slow, that experienced international Danica talked about in the opening gambit before the players came out. Now it's on this left hand side again. Oh, a great hit there by Courtney Hill. The ball slipped out like a bar of soap.
Yeah, she's had no support there at all, so unfortunate for the pass there, but great for us.
And it's brought through the middle. Do a lot of this, don't they, Leeds? Settling it down, bringing it through the middle, simple carries to start off the sets.
Absolutely. That's where our strong lies are. You know, got some great runners and can break the line quite often, so get out of the yardage through the middle and play it out wide back with the ball.
Shannon Lacey is 30 metres out from her own line. Oh, just a scruffy play the ball then.
Silly errors there from Leeds, but once we've settled this, hopefully, give us another minute or two, I hope.
I think she was trying to be too quick, wasn't she? And she was trying to really get that front going.
Yeah, it's part of our game plan. Crossbow always really fights us for the balls. A lot of these forwards take 3 or 4 players, and if they get that play, then they're catching them on the back foot with such a defence. So it's part of our game plan. But
once again, it's decent position for Castleford to work. They bring it down the right-hand side. Tell you what, I felt that challenge from up here. Really big challenge as Peach feeds it down the right-hand side. Now free running is Grace Field inside that 20-metre line. Plays it to Peach again, who this time switches it to the left. They move this ball well. And it's coming left. Little kick comes in. It's early in the tackle count, but it puts a bit of pressure on and it's forced to drop out. Well, I was going to question why kick so early in the tackle count, but that's obviously come off for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's she's looking for the space. I thought they had it on the edges, and great cover there from Charlotte Booth with her experience of full back helps in the centres alongside Suze Hill. Suze Hill, our wingers come from football, so she's been the first season ever of rugby league, and she's made the starts in 13 every time.
And is there a lot of women like that in the Leeds team? It's the first experience of rugby league this year.
Well, Courtney Hill, our half, she's a cricketer in Australia.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, I think she last played rugby when she was 12.
Right.
So yeah, she's one of those. Suze Hill footballer. Yeah, we've got a couple of dancers and gymnasts as well. Mixed up a little bit, you see.
There's some very athletic looking players out there, which is good for both sides as Castleford push towards that 20-metre line again. Out it comes. Eastwood then picks up the runner in Lacey Owen. Good tackle. Brilliant tackle.
Let's just settle now and get out of our half and then hopefully get into this good ball area.
She was really bashed by Amy Stavely there, wasn't she?
Yeah, Ames is an absolute stave to force to reckon with as Staves. She's great. She's not afraid to put the body on the line or put a shoulder in. I'd rather be on her team than against her, for sure.
We've got to mention as well, 9 of the England squad are taking their place on this field this afternoon, which is a great testament to both teams, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a great testament to the rugby league in general. It's quality now, absolute quality, and I urge anybody to get along and watch it. It's just as good as an entertainer as
well, this is a great run by Sophie Robinson, using that footwork, looking for the offload. She's still going. The referee tells her to get back. I thought she just snuck her way through there.
Yeah, Sophie's a great player. She'll be enough. Get a bit of confidence in her, so she'll be away.
Johnson in centre field, fighting to find her feet. Pass to the right hand side, kick comes in from Hill again. It's a long kick, 1 bounce, 2 bounces, finds the touchline. That's a good touch finder and a really sensible looking set that.
I think we're just being off. I don't know. Look for every kind of possible scenario and situation, and having somebody as composed as Courtney to make that decision is just such an asset to the squad.
Still 0-0 if you just join us here on the Hour League app. Delighted to be in the company of Danny Caprine, who's coming back from injury, it must be fair to say. But it's a long. What you usually like watching rugby matches, because some players hate it.
I'm terrible. I'm really terrible. I want to go on the pitch and get my 2 pence worth, and it's not going to pay advantage.
It's valued this afternoon though, so thank you very much. Here's Castleford in possession. Tara Stanley, certainly a point-getting, point-scoring star. 16 tries and 26 goals this season. Can't do much inside her own 20-metre line though, but this is good work from Castleford to get towards the halfway now. Solid defence though. Winning that particular ruck. Ball passed down the right-hand side. Good surge from Tamsin Renoff. Quick play the ball as well. Peach brings it into the middle. Good tackle. It's a little offload coming in though. They really do like moving this ball, favouring this left-hand side. In the arms there, Kelsey Gentles.
They really like that ball out the back to Georgia Roach. She's quite forced as well, so we need to kind of protect ourselves and keep her covered.
Oh, that's a delicate kick. It was almost spectacular the way it floated across the field then, wasn't it?
Almost, but not quite, frankly. I'm trying to be impartial, but it's going to be quite difficult, I think.
So Leeds survive that one. Will take possession of this ball 15 metres away from their own line. Send it down this left-hand side. Good run, good footwork. Excellent work from Sophie Nuttall. Is that being dragged towards touch? Oh, she's got him.
Another one of our youngsters as well, so has made it into the senior squad, having started in the under-19s.
Yeah, I mean, let's mention as well that both these teams have under-19s teams as well, so it just shows that now there's some real strength and depth in women's rugby league.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the average age of both these squads will be something around the 20, 21 maybe, with the odd exception of maybe Emma Sloat and Courtney Hill, who are both hitting their 30s now. So absolute veterans on the pitch, but we can't tell.
Now you say veterans, and I believe that Australia won the World Cup with an average age of 31 in the team. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it's experience, maybe it's the resilience. Who knows?
Let's call it experience. As Castleford in possession, working their way forward, 25-30 metres away from the try line. Peach picks up, sends it quickly to her left-hand side. And slow again. Good leg drive into that 20-metre line. 10 metres away from the try line. 0-0 if you're just joining us. Action here at the Wheaton Sports Park. Wheatwood Sports Park, I should say, sorry. As the kick comes in, it's a bit too deep. Now is this exactly like the men's league where it's 7 tackles into the set, yeah? Nice footwork from her, but she's the meat in the Castleford sandwich and struggling to get up after that one. As I mentioned, she's had a real breakthrough year, hasn't she? 16 tries and a goal this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I like to call it youth. Just because I'm a little bit older and a lot slower. But yeah, she's got speed, she's got footwork. And I think with Caitlin now, it's that level of confidence she needs in the big games. The more she's put in the hammer, the more she'll get used to that. And the better she'll become. But she's had a great season. She's
also an up-and-coming referee, isn't she? So do you think that has helped her with the development?
Yeah, I think it helps her, and I think it helps the team. She knows the game inside out. I think there's a lot of people at the hammer who say they're not 100% sure necessarily all the rules, but she's kind of like that guiding force that reinforces to us what we're doing in the next phases or what we're doing.
Heck, I've been watching rugby league for 35 years and I still don't know all the rules. Here's Leeds in possession. Strong surge. Good tackling though by Castleford so far. Still 0-0 here. One coming down the right hand side. Danielle Anderson getting the big legs pumping. Doing well to get towards the halfway line. Rhiannon Marshall in at dummy half. One pass to the left. Another solid surge through Amy Johnson. Now it's brought right. Courtney Hill. Long ball, an ambitious one. It finds Suze Hill. Suze Hill goes down the wing. Well trapped though by the Castleford defence. She stopped 30 metres away from the line. Runner coming in from dummy half is a strong one from Charlotte Booth. Almost 20 metres away from the try line. Marshall picks up, runs. Lovely little kick forward. Has it just got a bit too much? Oh, it's a lovely kick, to be honest. Gives Tara Stanley plenty of work to do. And she works her way back inside the field of play and then gets flopped upon. So Castleford through Poynton, working their way out from their own line. It's a great place to turn the ball over as far as Leeds are concerned. 0-0 in this one. Still the surge on to Castleford. Georgie Hetherington, who's also played at loose forward this season.
Good tackle.
Continue bringing the ball away from their own line confidently. Back with Stanley. Stanley keeps her kick low. It's a little bit breezy here. And it just trickles as far as Beavers is concerned. 40 metres out from her own line, she takes it. Runs it right back into contact on the halfway line. Solid run in there. Now Robinson picks up. She has a go as well. And she maybe took it just a little bit too far cross field then, didn't she? They got the measure of her on that occasion. Bit more direct coming down this right hand side. Good work from Suze Hill. Again, they're putting numbers in the challenge. That has to be close to holding down. Referee's patience holds. Marshall throws a dummy. She serves through. Big run from Marshall. Oh, she's got something. Oh, the try goes begging. Danielle Anderson, she was thinking about touching down where she was going to put it. And didn't get
Danielle
it.
never ever makes mistakes, and she'll be absolutely devastated with that one. Just a bit of a loose hand there, such a fortunate. I'd love to get it. She's worked so hard this season, really deserves kind of like those rewards.
That was wonderful play out of dummy half though, wasn't it, for Rhiannon Marshall? She just spotted the space, went for it, good footwork, very confident.
Yeah, Rhea's great, she's a prop by trade and a half and a margin. She can see the game and see holes that nobody else can see, so she absolutely utilised that then and went through and great.
So I guess we can say that Castleford have a very close call there, but they're going to take possession and it's still 0-0.
I'm not sure how to
17 minutes of the game gone as well. Where's that 17 minutes gone, Danica? It's been played at quick pace, hasn't it? Really quick.
This could feel like a lifetime today. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle the second half.
Maybe I'm asking the wrong person here then. If you live in every minute.
It's just such a great spectacle, isn't it, today? Two great teams and two great standards.
Yeah, and considering that there's not really been a lot between the sides in all three games. The first one was a bit of a walkover for Leeds, wasn't it? Comfortable victory.
Sometimes that's because I was playing that game, but I can't take that credit, can I?
You played in it though, yeah.
I did, it was 4-12, but it was our biggest score we've got against them. Must have been some deciding factor in that.
Penalty.
The stadium.
Penalty's gone the way of Castleford, who just tap it and run, bringing the ball to the halfway line. Peach is in at dummy half once again, goes down the right hand side, then hands off quite brilliantly. It was a short ball, quick play. Peach again, this time comes left. Eastwood links with Olivia Grace.
I'd love to see what Courtney Hill's tackle count will be today. She's working hard out there.
And she's tracking across as well, isn't she? From going after that pass. Looked a little bit dodgy and certainly was. Good call from the touch judge on this near side to where we're filming from.
Absolutely, yeah. This is the bonus with the Super League this season, having these line refs as well. Adding some more credibility to the game for those calls like that. Hard to see.
So prior to this, was you just playing the game with just a referee in the middle?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Right, I mean that's hard, isn't it, for a referee point of view? I mean, I suppose for a playing point of view as well, because you can see things happening.
It leaves the game open for people who blame the ref for all sorts of stuff. And you've got touch judges, so there's no excuses now.
Well done, the RFL. Good to see the organisation going from strength to strength. Rhiannon Marshall passing to her right hand side. Run coming in there from Shannon Lacey. Tell you what, they're good at putting numbers in the tackle, aren't they, Castleford?
Yeah, and they've watched us and they know that they're forcing numbers to stop us.
And again, there's three players in on the challenge there on Stavely. Oh, that looked like a flop going in there from Peach. She's looking to escape without a penalty in that one as the ball is spilled. And that's ruled a knock on against Shannon Lacey.
And looking for Shannon, she's had a great season. Another one of our youngsters who could have made under-19 to the start straight away in the senior squad. She's worked hard this season, got a lot of strength and conditioning, and she's a little adverse to it at first.
So almost 20 minutes into the game, still 0-0, awaiting our first points. It's been an open encounter thus far though. One of the most open 0-0s I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely, for us too. I think Challenge got final cast got the first points and the game's really managed to get them, so I think it's as long as we've gone without a point.
Peach goes from dummy half again, picks up 10-12, made that 15 metres. Well held there by Robinson. Ball comes to the middle, is slow. Can you imagine with a big lady like that running at you, you can take it out of the defence, can't it?
Yeah, absolutely, and this, with a name like that as well, you've got that added effort of the psychological kind of battle as well.
Here's Stanley, good footwork, good strength, shrugging through two tackles, steps again, inside that 10 metre line, but eventually put down.
Always steps up.
This is a great run from Georgia Roach. Almost to the line, last tackle signalled. Peach will send it right. Oh, the tackle is missed. Could be the first points, but that's some great defence. Somehow it stops Lucy Eastwood from going over. You won't be able to see it at home if you're watching on the Our League app, but Danica was living that set of six then. Absolutely living it.
Oh, I didn't need a seat at the first, but I think I might do by the end of this.
Unfortunately, a knock has come in here.
Yeah, that's Shannon lacing us down. We've got great medical support from Leeds runners, and our very own physio, Becky Perry there. She's worked tirelessly this season to fix us on and off the pitch. So we can't really thank her enough, and it's great that Leeds runners are doing that as well. We've got strength and conditioning, we've got physio, we've got our nutrition talks and all sorts. So the club completely bought into Leeds game and what we deserve and need.
And also as well, Castleford have introduced some of this. I know that they've looked at things like names on the back of shirts and stuff possibly for next season.
Yeah, absolutely. Cass have got exactly the same in terms of their strength and conditioning. Stacey Evans, who's their strength and conditioning, was the England one for the World Cup, so they've got good quality in their backroom staff as well.
It's good quality on the field as well. Still 0-0 here. Leeds in possession. 10 metres away from their own line is Robinson. Oh, that's much more direct from Robinson. I like that. That's better. Even though she's swamped by 3 or 4 tacklers there.
Tiny goal, but still needs 3-4 to get down.
There's Rhiannon Marshall. Lined it up looking for support, then they came in and bashed her to the ground. 20 metres away from her own line. Slow progress in this set, it would be fair to say, so far from Leeds.
Steady away, settle down, that's all we need. Possession is ours, so as long as it stays that way.
Meter eating run up the middle though. Georgia Peach in the wrestle in the challenge. Plays the ball to Marshall, who releases the pass to the right. Good run there, Danielle Anderson. Well caught though. Again, 2 players in the challenge. Beavers. Passes for Hill. Long kick downfield. Good positioning from Stanley. Real rangy runner. Curves off to the right hand side. Drags a couple of defenders in, but I think they controlled her quite well there, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought they were going to have a couple shooting down, giving her the gap she needs, but they managed to stay as quite a good line there to put her off.
Solid search there for Poynton. Good tackle as well, by the way, by Kerrigan, who's just gone on the field.
Legs.
It's a power pack run. 30 metres away from the try line go Castleford. Scrappy play the ball. Still they come forward. Again down this left hand side. It's juggled and put down. There's a bit of open space in front of Suze Hill.
To give Suze Hill a space, which should be through, so it's well covered there by Cass.
Another good surge there from Courtney Hill. Again settling things down Leeds. Marshall releases it to the left. Oh, that's an error.
It's again trying to play the ball and trying to get the ball out a bit too quickly, I think.
Still 0-0 here. Hope you're enjoying the coverage via the Our League app.
I've got to say it's an absolutely great turnout here today. Massive support.
Do you reckon about 400 or 500? It's probably it's a really good crowd, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Here come Castleford through the middle. Strong running. Great run from Gentles, that one. Bashed away through a couple of tackles, shows some good footwork too. Ball pass down the right. There's Georgia Roach in that England squad for the first time. Ball sent down the right hand side again. Stanley just fed it out. Drew the defence perfectly. Closing in at Castleford. There's Emma Slow, centering the movement.
Emma Slow to offload after the contact, so that ball was great.
Now Stanley, lovely ball at the line, but it's put down. Chance goes a begging for Castleford on this occasion.
Yeah, luckily for Castleford, not letting so we just need to capitalise on this.
I still can't believe that we've had 25 minutes and no score.
This is the longest whole season that I've been here as well, and I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm honest. There's no score either way, so there's no score on our part, so it's not so good.
So Leeds in possession, but they're at the wrong end of the field as far as the Rhinos are concerned. 10 metres away from their own line. Charlotte Booth at dummy half, runs out to the right. Put down. And then forced back to play the ball. I think she was just trying to chance her arm there. Sneak a couple more metres. Good strong surging through the middle again by Amy Stavely. She's done this a couple of times, hasn't she?
It's just an interesting for Stave, she's an absolute power runner.
So strong.
1 minute.
Much better yardage through that middle. Anina Spur in possession. Plays it 40 metres out from her own line. Ball back to Courtney Hill. Set herself, just gave herself a couple of seconds. Put a lovely kick in behind Stanley. Stanley chases back to collect. Do like she looks so explosive with a running style, does Stanley.
It's a standard Tara Stanley step, that is. We should all learn from it, but we never do.
You know what she's going to do, you know what's coming, but stopping it's a different matter.
She loves doing it with me as a prop that I'm not as mobile as her.
Excellent run once again by Kelsey Gentles. She really is finding a bit of space. Gets up to the halfway line. Ball passed into the middle. That's better defence from Leeds. 3 in the challenge, forcing her down on her back as well. Peach moves into dummy half. Runs it. She is pretty dangerous out of that position, isn't she?
Yeah, just quite nippy and fast, and it was good then that Leeds ran as a whole.
She's walking off, man!
A bit too much for jumping off the tackle.
Didn't jump off the tackle quick enough on that occasion. Hey, you know what? I'm quite pleased. It's not just me who suffers from the commentators' curse. I think you've got a little bit of it there too.
Maybe I'll keep quiet about Leeds from now on.
So they've had quite a bit of good field position in this half so far of Castleford. It's amazing that this is still 1-0.
We've got stuff in our defence this season, so it's not so great not to more possession in the second half.
Emma slow to the 20-metre line. In fact, put down on the 22. It's like a rugby union marking on that field there. This is what's been confusing me so far. Rugby union markings. Here's Stanley. Good work down the right-hand side again. Short ball found Lacey Owen. Owen plays the ball. Good, solid surge in. And chance at the line. Has she got it down? Held up. Georgie Hetherington held up there. Wonderful tackle as well. Dislodged the ball, so it's out to the 20-metre line for the tap restart.
Right!
Beavers, quick footwork. Big handoff came in. And again, Charlotte Booth. Big run down the right. Oh, look at her go! Eventually put that over the halfway line. Suze Hill now running from dummy half. Met by 2 in defence. Great work. It's warming up nicely this final. Leeds on the charge. Danielle Anderson pushing away for 1. Recoiling again. And again, just finds 4 orange shirts to run into.
We've got young Frankentine on the pitch now. So we should see a lot of more fast plays from her, and just watch her. If she gets a bit of space, she'll be through.
Hannah Butcher is tackled 30 metres out from the try line. Ball switched down the left. Solid run again by Spur. Again, they're just showing up for each other all in defence of Castleford. It's very commendable at the moment. Back to Hill on the last. Ball goes high. Oh, and that's unfortunately a little bit too deep. The right sort of idea though. I like the thought behind it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both Leo Crick and Cusco have been going through a lot of kicking techniques because they've had a big part of the season, so doing an awesome job.
Castleford tap it on their own 20-metre line, bring it forward. Quick as you like, they make 10 metres. In the form of Georgie Roach, who'll play it to Peach, who lines it up, finds some support as well. And it's nice to see that Cass have settled down a little bit as well. They were a bit frantic with the way they were chucking the ball, particularly out to this left-hand side in the opening 10 minutes, but they do seem to have found a bit of a rhythm now.
Yeah, hopefully Cusco's position is left-hand side, it's now back play all the time, so need to get that covered and just watch Georgie Roach and cover her up on the side.
Here's Peach, releases it into the middle. Quick hands once again. Good hit from Kerrigan in particular there. Now the ball is played. Down this left-hand side it comes again. Eastwood, somehow it finds its way further wide to Kelsey Gentles. Inside that 20-metre line again. Tackle, it's the last tackle now. Ball back with Stanley, who goes down the blind side again. Gets an improvised kick away. Oh, and then it's like to bounce by Beaver. She's got work to do. She's beat the first one, beat the second. Off she goes down the middle. What's that they say? Never let a ball bounce. So, kick goes to touch. Oh, and it's not found touch, but it's found a knock-on. That's surely a knock-on. Oh, it's not a knock-on. And Castleford have it, and they run inside that 20-metre line. Courtney Poynton, that's a bizarre call, I have to say. But they come forward again. Is that just the fortune that Castleford were looking for?
Looks like Cass are going for the points on this one.
Now, as I mentioned, she's been pretty solid with her kicking. I know they had Katie Hepworth, who was a very experienced international playing for them earlier in the season. And from speaking with the Castleford coaching staff in midweek, her move did cause a little bit of disruption a few weeks ago, but they seem to have settled back into.
Do you know, all credit to Kate Hepworth. She's wants to play fullback, and her and Tara, you know, are both as great as each other. And she knew that Tara was the fullback here, so she's gone to find her position. And Featherstone needed a fullback, so you know, all credit to Katie for following what she wanted. So really good move, and all great for Featherstone to get that quality as well.
It's like Stanley as the real points getter. 26 goals so far this season. This one just to the left of the post. 33 minutes of the first half gone. Stanley settles herself. Left-footed kicker. Oh, she's put it wide. And it's not gone dead either, so Leeds have been allowed to pick it up inside their in-goal area. They bring it forward 10 metres from their own line. It still remains 0-0.
That is a very shocking, you know, I would have put money on Tara to get that kick then.
Gives Robinson the chance to try and clear her lines. Oh, ball's on loose. How's that been released? It's a knock-on. So we're going to have a scrum down, 10 metres away from the try line. More pressure on the Leeds defence. Castleford have surely got to work an opening with this amount of possession before the break.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane that they've been camped in this like 20 metres for the last, you know, God knows how long, and all credit to Leeds Rounders for their defensive efforts there, but you know, there's been some unforced errors from Cass as well, so hopefully we can just hold them out just a little bit longer now.
Here's Peach on the blind side of the scrum. Wrestled back by 3 players. Good work as well. 15 metres away from the try line. Ball put down the right hand side. Good step in. And Georgia Hetherington, she's perhaps got the closest to a try for Castleford, wins a penalty. Tap to be taken, 5 metres away from the try line. A surge comes in from Grace Field.
What, is it questionable that there's a referee? Or
Peach at dummy half, opens it out left, long ball. Finds Eastwood, who puts it further wide to Stanley. Stanley puts a short step on, goes for the corner, wrestled into touch, that keeps the ball alive. Great work. Here's Poynton, heads right back for the middle, and he's put down 2 metres out from the line. Peach at dummy half. Dummies, then passes to the right hand side. Chance again for Castleford Tigers.
Great defence here from Leeds Rhinos, just need to keep it going.
Lucy Eastwood 2 metres out. Peach puts it right to Grace. Grace between defenders, but wrestled down. Still the pressure goes on. They're knocking on the door of Castleford Tigers. 0-0 here. How long will it remain that way? Improvised kick over the top. Well read and well tackled as well, but Leeds outside of their own in-goal area, ready to launch an attack from deep.
Just need to steady this ball now, the Leeds, keep possession, safe plays down the middle, and just get out of this area.
Hill at dummy half, lines it up through the middle, short ball, releases that lady Danielle Anderson, who's been brilliant through the Leeds middle in this first half.
what's with the second and third?
Suze Hill looks for a gap, picks up 5 or 6 hard-fought metres. She's still going and still going, eventually wrestled over on her back.
Great leg drive there by Suze Hill.
Town end of dummy half. The home crowd certainly letting the referee know what they thought, thinking there were players offside, but he said nothing. And here comes Tara Stanley. It's a good run back to halfway. 36 minutes of the first half gone, still 0-0, and it seems like it's just been all Castleford for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, all credit to them. They've had a lot of possession, and they've been playing well with it.
Renoff, great run down that right hand side, tackle 10 metres in from touch, that's where she'll play it. It's put down the right hand side by Georgie Hetherington, who lined it up for a winger down that side. Wallace is tackled near the touchline, about 15 metres out from the try line. Peach releases the passing field again. They really have centred this movement now, Castleford, as the last tackle beckons. Peach takes it right, dribbles a little kick in behind the try line. Oh, and has there been a mistake there? Castleford charge in to celebrate. Touch judge just stood his ground on the far side.
If I've got anything to do with that, I reckon Sophie grounded that first, but you know, what do I know?
It did seem that there was a Leeds hand that got there. Oh, this looks like it could be a try that's awarded, actually. It is. We have the first points. We've gone the way of Castleford Tigers. And it was a low kick from Georgia Peach that caused it, but I'll tell you what, a little bit of contention on that one.
There possibly could be, you know, possibly could be. I'm trying to remain very positive, impartial, and go with the referee's decision on this one.
Yeah, I know that the people at home want to be able to see a replay, but fortunately, thanks to technology of our cameraman Terry here, he's shown me a replay and I can confirm it was Georgia Hetherington who got the touchdown.
Credit where credit's due to Castleford there. They've been camped up this end and, you know, had most possession and been on the attacking front foot for the majority of that, so I think that's just kind of final rewards for all their work.
You've got to say, though, with the amount of possession, it was almost expected that points had to come at some stage. Yeah,
absolutely. Leeds have had a great defence, and you know they finally found a break in it through that little kick. You know, so yeah, fantastic. You know, we've got Tara kicking again. Despite that last kick, I probably would put money on again that she'll make this one and take it up to.
This one from probably the same angle, but to the right-hand side of the post as the penalty that she missed.
She's a left footer, so might be a more confident side.
So she sets herself. 4 points still in favour of Castleford. Can Tara Stanley make it 6? In she swoops, gives it chances, and the flags are raised. So it is Leeds Rhinos 0, Castleford Tigers 6. In this Women's Super League semi-final. The grudge match of West Yorkshire.
Do you know, it does just go to show how good these two teams are, and you know, both in attack and defence, that it is nearly the end of the first half and it is only 6-0. You know, it's an absolute great competition to come and watch, and just kind of shows where the women's game is going at the minute.
Well, to be fair, this is more entertaining than some of the men's games that I've watched this season.
Yeah, it could be said. I maybe can't comment as much there.
I've seen a lot of rugby league over the course of the year, so.
I've been an avid Leeds Rhinos fan for as long as I can remember, and I've seen most of their games this season as well, so I'll just keep quiet on that one.
Yeah, that's been mixed, hasn't it? Long restart.
Yes, you get it.
And it's going to be a dropout from under the post. That's a great restart from Leeds.
Yeah, that's awesome. We've got Rhee on the kick-off there, and she's just got an absolute boot and a half, and it's kind of great to have that confidence now in the last minute or so of this half.
It's been a long time in coming, but they do finally get some attacking possession.
Yeah, hopefully we can run out this half and go into the changing rooms a little bit more confident.
Let's see if they can make anything of it. Castleford taking the time, it would be fair to say, to get the dropout done.
As you would do, but hopefully
it's controlling the clock, isn't it, really?
Yeah, you know, we'd
do the same
we'd
thing.
both do it, yeah, exactly. You know, so play the game, you know.
So Stanley, good dropout, good contact, launches it high in the air, goes 30 metres away from the line. Here's, oh, great hit there. What a smash on Courtney Hill, and the ball goes loose.
I think she tried to offload it, Staves got in the way, Sharbu was ready, then she got absolutely smashed.
Here's Poynton in possession for Castleford. They're not hanging around to debate the issue, they just want to get downfield as quick as they can. Stanley puts a step on, steps again. Good 10 metres gained there by Stanley, who plays it, but it's a scrappy play, the ball. And a knock on ensues. She'll complain bitterly, but it did bobble on the floor.
Tara loves a good whinge. I've played with her at England quite a few times and played against her plenty of times, and we just laugh it off.
6 points to nil in favour of Castleford, but again there's a chance here for Leeds Rhinos to maybe get on level terms before the break.
We keep saying this. We'll hopefully we can just remain possession this time and get up this field.
It's because as a neutral, I want it to be level at half time. I think it sets the game up nicely for the second half.
Yeah, I'd love them to get over the line, just to go into the sheds with a bit more confidence. So
it's brought down this right hand side. Once again, Charlotte Booth goes. Oh, and she's put down right on the touchline. Does well to stay within the field of play. Townend passes for the middle. Hill keeps it moving. Well taken by Staveley. It was above her head. Had to concentrate and take it in, and then taking the challenge. 35 metres away from their own line. Coming forward, lovely kick from Hill into space. It'll bounce, it'll bobble. Stanley's there to pick it up. But I like the thought behind that and the chase.
Yeah, we do quite a lot of plays, kicks from third, fourth tackle, just to mix it up a little bit.
And the shrill blast from the referee's whistle brings an end to the half. What a thriller we've got. What a brilliant first half. I've really enjoyed that, Danica.
I think, it's been a good first half. Enjoy on, I'm not quite sure I'd use that in a minute. I'm on the edge of my seat. Nervous wreck, possibly. But, a great show of rugby from both sides there. Great attack, great defence, and a real kind of showpiece for the Women's Rugby League. So it's good to see. Just hopefully we can go into the sheds now, regroup and come out and maybe switch the scoreline round.
Just a try and a goal on the board, both going the way of Castleford Tigers. Georgia Hetherington with that try after 37 minutes. Tara Stanley with the goal. She'd earlier missed with a penalty attempt, but it remains here at half-time. Leeds Rhinos 0, Castleford Tigers 6. Join us for the second half.
Should we get me a pie?
Pass wide to Ryan Wall, who scores. Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left. Garcia with another. Oh, there's the sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member to watch for free. Two teams, 3 games, one rivalry. New Zealand versus England. Buy your tickets now.
Pass wide to Ryan Wall, who scores. Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left. Garcia with another. Oh, there's the sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member to watch for free. Two teams, 3 games, one rivalry. New Zealand versus England. Buy your tickets now.
Pass wide to Ryan Hall, who scores. Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left. Garcia with another. Oh, there's a sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member to watch for free. Two teams, 3 games, one rivalry. New Zealand versus England. Buy your tickets now.
Pass wide to Ryan Hall, who scores. Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left. Garcia with another. Oh, there's a sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member to watch for free. Two teams, 3 games, one rivalry. New Zealand versus England. Buy your tickets now.
Pass wide to Ryan Hall, who scores. Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left. Garcia with another. Oh, there's a sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member.
Pass wide to Ryan Hall, who scores. Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left. Garcia with another. Oh, there's a sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that had a confident touch.
Become an Our League member to watch for free. Two teams, 3 games, one rivalry.
Not dancing anyway. Try not to.
Do that.
It's just because the stadium's in a bottom set changing room, they've knocked it all down, so this isn't a big room. So there isn't anywhere to house other than the curtain room. Especially because I'm going to be really close to 50 million, so they'll be essentially. So yeah, it should be.
That'd be impressive, yeah. I walked out and I was like, wow.
I just had a quick look around the side stand on Castleford Varsity. Because they tried, thank you, they tried it all out with the students from all the bars and the toilet. They tried it all out with the students that had stuff and complain, so they just did it to see if it was functional and they opened days in 2 weeks, I think.
I suppose we've got to stagger something too. We've got to get out 4,000 and 5,000.
Hello and welcome back to second half coverage via the Our League app. As in the first half, my name's Dave Parkinson, delighted to be alongside Danny Caprim, and we couldn't have asked for a much closer first half coverage.
No, not at all, and Castle lucky to get that try at the end of the first half.
I know your nerves were fraying towards the end of that first half. How are they now?
They're not great, if I'm honest, they're not great, but let's hope, Castleford's had a good chat in the sheds and we've come out firing. It has been really close and our defence has been awesome, but it'd be great to get more ball in hand this half.
6 points still in favour of Castleford Tigers, who enjoyed a real welter of possession, it must be said, in that first half. And Leeds Rhinos to get us kicked off through Rhiannon Marshall, sends it long. It's allowed to bounce straight into the try scorer's hands. There's Georgia Hetherington running it strongly, back into contact, wrestled down by 2. And we're back underway. So 6 points still in favour of Castleford at half time. Solid serve through the middle by Georgia Roach. Peach gets things organised at dummy half, passes to her left hand side. Once again, that defence in the middle is solid from Leeds. It's been a real trademark of this game. Emma Slow charges beyond halfway. Difficult figure to tackle. Got a good 10 metres for a side then. Wrestles to her feet. And there's Peach. Good run from Peach as well. Battling her way forward towards that 20. Last tackle signalled here. Ball to be put left. It's with Stanley. Stanley chips it high. Oh, and I tell you what, that was all or nothing in that challenge.
I was looking for Leeds Rhinos there, so we'll gain possession now and hopefully come out this second half a bit more composure and get up this field.
I mean, both players came together there, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely. It was
really
something or
challenge.
nothing. Luckily, I think Kelsey got her fingertips on it and just didn't manage to fully grab it.
So Leeds bring things down the blind side. Beavers tackled, goes to turf. We'll play it 10 metres from her own line. It's been quite a common position, this Leeds starting with the ball deep inside their own 20, hasn't it? Which is, I suppose, testament to Castleford's gamemanship.
Yeah, absolutely. And our game plan from being so far down is up the middle, 50s, get the forwards to set the platform and get us out.
Taylor, one ball left. Rhiannon Marshall through hands. Offside is the call. And I think you can tell with the noise of the crowd, that's really appreciated.
Yeah, I think so. I think you can hear from the crowd that they were calling offside, and Castleford are on the very edge of it and utilising having their toe in.
So Courtney Hill finds a good touch, 20 metres further downfield. And it's going to be tapped. Just a little bit of a mix-up of where Townend was going to take the tap from. But here comes Chloe Kerrigan. Good run.
She's awesome as Chloe. She's coming from under-19s and really set the platform now for the seniors.
Townend lines it up for Marshall. That's more like it from Leeds, up towards the 20-metre line. Good line out to the right-hand side as well, which is where the ball goes, but Staveley drives it back through the middle. 15 metres to go. They look well set up down that right-hand side again. This time the ball is going to go down the middle. Tell you what, it's a fine run. This is a brilliant run from Danielle Anderson. Anderson just dragged down. Townend caught at dummy half, but offside is the call. Chance here for Leeds, 2 metres out from the line, another set of 6 coming up.
Yeah, we need to settle ourselves now and just really utilise this field position.
Tap taken, here's Marshall. Marshall pumping those legs. She's got to the try line. She's got about 6 players on her. And held up. Back to the 10-metre line where the tackle count will resume.
Being a little bit further away will work in our benefit. We prefer to be a little bit deeper so we can get the ball out more.
Almost 4 minutes in the second half gone. Staveley, big charge. Wow, that was a big charge. 2 metres out from the try line. Here's Townend. Takes it left. Marshall lines it up. She's got over the line. And a try for Rhiannon Marshall has dragged Leeds back into it. 6 points to 4. Kick to come.
Yeah, great work there by Rhi. Kind of went for the dummy and then saw the gap opening up from the defence as she pretended to force that ball out and just utilise that gap. Also, it was on outside, so we had the great support around for Leeds Rhinos either side of that, which is I think we've been working on all season to get that support play.
11th try of the season there for Rhiannon Marshall. Is there a more important one that she scored?
She scored quite a few, when she, with losing Lois when we played Cass last time, she got a hat-trick there, and maybe not tries of the season, maybe nothing spectacular, but standard Marshall as such, composed, was great with her hands, so looks for the offload, splits the defence and bowls over. And
to be fair, whether you're scoring from 90 metres or 5 metres, they all count the same on the point score.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Nobody really cares where they come from as long as they go over, don't they? But we've done really well this season. We've had a couple of screamers from the likes of Courtney Hill and Caitlin Beavers and Lois, that have been, 40 plus metres, but these tries that come from a team, from just great play of the ball and going over the line come, we like them, we prefer them, and to get them as a team, individuals score them, but as a team they come together, so that's what we're about.
So here's Hill, gives it chances from wide out. Oh, and it's just dropped beneath the crossbar. 6 points to 4, still in favour of Castleford Tigers.
Courtney will be frustrated with that one, she spends a lot of time practicing her kick in. But I have no doubt that get a couple more tries over and she'll make up for that, definitely.
So 6-4, Castleford bring it back to the halfway line. Stanley waits the kicking tee. To be honest, it's just what this game needed, though, and you can feel that it sparked the crowd up here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, 5 minutes in and some points on the board for Leeds is just going to settle them and get some composure and some confidence back, and hopefully, you know, starting the game again now. Let's do the same.
I've got to say, this is a great venue, and on behalf of the Our League app, we've had a really warm welcome too. It's the ball sent long from Castleford. They found the gap. It's going to be a drop out from under the post. Great restart from Stanley.
Yeah, you know, just like Marshall did in the first half. Great kick by Stanley there, and our girls just not reacting to it really, you know, enough. I think we've done a lot of that today, looking around for somebody else to do a job and not kind of reacting as quickly as they normally would do to certain balls or plays.
What do you put that down to? Just like perhaps just the occasion?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's great to have so many people out here, and the occasion's massive, and you know, this game is really growing. So, you know, we're still getting used to it. It's quite overwhelming sometimes.
And here's Castleford, 20 metres away from the try line, bringing it down the right through Peach. This is Roach. Sets herself for the big drive, dragged 3 players in to the challenge. Peach again at dummy half, is slow for company, bypasses her, ball goes through the hands, out to Stanley. Stanley then feeds it further wide, and it looks like it's been knocked on, and it has been, much to the anguish of Castleford Tigers and the delight of Leeds Rhinos.
Yeah, indeed. You know, we've got to really watch that left edge for Castleford. There's a lot going down that side, and they're really good with the ball, and you know, their errors come from nothing forced on by Leeds Rhinos. So we've been really lucky that they've kind of spilled the ball a couple of times. You know, we had the defence there to cover it, but you know, we need to make sure we've got that go forward in the line speed.
I hope you're enjoying the coverage via the Our League app. It's certainly a delight to be here at Wheatwood Sports Park as Leeds bring the ball out. That looks slightly high. Referee didn't see much wrong with it. Beavers just got up to a credit, bounced straight back up and played it. Fierce challenges going in from Castleford. They've certainly notched things up
That's what you want in this game, some big challenges and some big hits, you know. We might be women, but we're not afraid to put a shot on or get hurt.
Well,
so.
This is what I like. This is what I wanted to see, to be honest. And here comes Marshall. Good solid search again. She smuggles the ball back. Leeds win a penalty. Just gives an extra chance. They've tapped it quickly. Rihanna Marshall again. She's certainly almost talismanic as far as Leeds is concerned.
Yeah, she's an absolute force to reckon with, and you know, it shows when there's 3 or 4 people trying to take her down in the tackle.
Anderson is barreled back. One of the few occasions we can say that in this game. It's had a massive impact. And there's Booth, very direct, very quick, given the opportunity as well.
Yeah, she could be a forward, she could be a second row, you know. She's got great strength and go forward.
6 tries this season for Booth, by the way. Brought back into the centre. Is that Stavely again? Hold up in the middle. She's carried 3 players with her. Fairly quick play of the ball. Townend launches another attack with Marshall, who threatens to throw the dummy, makes the break instead, finds an offload. They're going to go in for the try, and they have scored. Chloe Kerrigan backing up. Lovely support, touching down at the side of the post.
Oh, I'm so happy there for Chloe. You know, that support run there. She's, like I say, she came from under 19s. She's been trying to build the confidence all season. You know, we've been telling her, play your game, play it your way, get on the edge of somebody, get on somebody's shoulder, and there she was. And it's great to see, and really well deserved that was.
Second try of the season for Kerrigan in her 10th appearance of the year. She's played centre, second row, and super sub by the look of it.
Yeah, do you know what? Chloe's the type of player, you could tell that she was playing in the wing, you could tell she was playing prop, you could tell she was playing fullback, and she'd just go, yeah, okay, no worries, you know. She's just dead keen to learn and progress and grow, and it's great to see, you know. She's only 18 years old and she just wants it all and will do anything she needs to do for the team, for the coaching staff, and to develop her own game.
And those must be really great to have those sort of players around who will absorb things like a sponge.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's not afraid to ask for advice. You know, sometimes I watch her play and then she asks me, you know, about some advice, and I just think, you know, it's ironic me giving it to you when you're playing so well. Yeah. But, you know, it goes to show, and it's nice to see our youngsters getting kind of the rewards they deserve. It's a little personal favour of mine, I call her the mini-me. feisty but friendly.
Feisty but friendly.
Yeah, loveliest girl in the world, but don't get on the wrong side of her.
I think there's a few guys that I've known like that on the rugby field as well. You know, nicest blokes you can possibly meet, but put them on a rugby field and you don't want to go up against them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Excellent goal, tagged on there by Courtney Hill, and Leeds are in front, 10 points to 6.
I can start doing my happy dance now.
10 minutes of the second half gone, still 30 to go. Don't dance yet.
Oh, no. This is just maybe a nervous dance. I can't handle it anymore. Can we stop the game now?
Quick, blow for full time. I'm sure you've got plenty in orange jerseys who would be disagreeing with you.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And, you know, we've got 30 minutes left, which is like a whole game for Cass, and they've got lots more to come out of the bag. So I am going to keep quiet. I'm going to keep reserved, hopefully.
Well, I think you've done particularly well so far, Danica. It must be said. Ball sent long again, looking for the gap. This time Hill catches it. Launches. Danielle Anderson back at them. Great run. Oh, what a power pack run that is. Back to the 22.
That's nearly 5 people in the tackle there just to stop her.
Townend works it to the right hand side. They certainly are running with a bit more venom. Townend once again will pick up at dummy half, feeds it down the right hand side. No, she doesn't. She takes the run in herself, takes the challenge, and that weren't half a big hit heading away by Gentles. Nothing gentle about that hit.
No, not at all.
And she's got a bit between her teeth now, as Gentles.
Yeah, I mean, Kels looks like a new player. She's just been named up in the England to go to France, and and today she's like a much more confident, direct player, and it's great to see.
And after that initial run at the start of this set, they've done well, Castleford, to restrict Leeds. They were forced to kick from inside their own 30, and it's a rush one. But there's some real pressure being put on by Sophie Robinson. And I tell you what, Georgie Hetherington did quite well there.
Yeah, she did. She did really well.
Stanley straightens things up. Tell you what, some tenacity shown there by Hannah Butcher in defence.
Hannah Butcher is the tiniest player, but the fiercest in defence. She's absolutely brilliant, and she's not afraid to fly a body on the floor.
Which she certainly does there as well. Coming up with a double effort. Peach into the middle. Ball released again. It's out amongst the back line. Challenge coming in. Lacey Owen tackled. Almost 30 metres out from the try line. Ball put down the left hand side. Gentle just put it down. It's kicked forward by Townend, who's picked it up. Brilliant for Leeds. She's made the break. She's up to halfway. Has she got the pace? She's got half the Castleford team after her and decides to yield to the tackle.
We need to get a quick play now. Come on, Frankie, get yourself up.
And again, some strong running out of dummy half. Suze Hill running for the middle, picking up the metres. Charlotte Boothen at dummy half now. This is going to be direct. Back down the blind side. Challenging the defence, dragging 2 in. Feeling the full force of the tackle as well. Leeds up by 10 points to 6 in this one. Putting the challenges in. Castleford. Leeds coming forward though. Rhiannon Marshall. She's been excellent. Gets between defenders again. Flicks the ball out. Butcher through hands. Oh, and she's going to go in again, is she? That's some massive defence. Some brilliant defence there.
I think that's Menina Spur actually. She's been absolutely class this season. She came from Featherstone last year and she's played a little bit at Bradford, but she's really made a spot in the second row here at Leeds Rhinos this season. She's doing an awesome job. She's
not related to Chris Spur, is she? Used to play in the lower leagues at all?
I wouldn't have a clue, to be honest with you.
We'll ask her afterwards.
She gets her rugby prowess from somebody, for sure.
Tell you what, I thought that was going to be a try every day of the week for Menina Spur. The way that they got the way back.
Yeah, it looks like Leeds have come out a different side now, a bit more fiery, a bit more willing to play the ball, a bit, take a few risks but do it safely, and you're putting a little bit more pressure on in defence and getting off the line. Sophie Robinson's doing an awesome job. Just kind of putting that pressure on when the kick goes up, so it's good to see the chase on.
Castleford have made a change. Emma Lumley has gone onto the field. Takes position at prop. I tell you what, the danger hasn't gone away. Lovely hands. There's Robinson pushing, stretching for the line. 2 metres out. Butcher at dummy half. Will she try and go over herself? No, she puts it to the left. Here's Spur. Spur's over. Spur has smuggled the ball down. It's a third try for Leeds Rhinos. They've gone 14 points to 6 up down that left-hand side. And it was just too many numbers down that side in the end.
Yeah, it's just that constant pressure, getting this ball out quickly and utilising the edges and just having that support play from Leeds. Hopefully this is going to see out I kind of feel like that we're back in our game and playing it our way now. That first half we didn't have much possession, and now we've got more possession, we get more confidence, and we're getting that ball out a bit more.
And certainly there's been probably 3 chances in the second half as far as Leeds are concerned. They've taken 2 of them.
Yeah, absolutely, and as far as that goes, we'll take that as a percentage based on Cass on the first half. I'm still not writing them off at all. It's a great score to be up 14 points to 6, but I'd give Cass 10 minutes to come back from there, if that. And there's more than enough time for them to right the wrongs at the minute.
And we've seen it already. There's enough class in that team as well, isn't there, with the likes of Peach, the likes of Stanley. Then you've got Roach, who also does some really good stuff through the middle. Yeah,
George is absolutely unbelievable. I didn't really know much of her before this season, and now she's one that we really have to watch and keep tracks on. And like you see that out-back play, she's always there, and she can play forward, she can play in the half, she can play in the centres. Just a really dynamic, versatile player.
Hill's given that chances, and again it's just dropped beneath the post. 14-6 is how it remains. 3 tries to 1. But right, the Tigers off at your pedal. Keep on watching.
Yeah, we've got to give a big shout out to Courtney's family that are watching all the way over in Brisbane in the Sunshine Coast. I reckon it's a bit warmer out there than it is here, and Courtney had to defrost her car this morning. She wasn't best pleased, but she's doing all right. She's managing.
Oh, I don't know, it's about 45 degrees, isn't it? Fahrenheit.
Yeah, something like that. Definite change in climate for her.
So Castleford back on the halfway line. Get us underway again. Straight into the breadbasket. Robinson spilled it. She has closed down that play though. To her immense credit. It was a difficult one to try and take, that wasn't it? It was
absolutely. Sophie needs to hold her head up high now because she hits herself. She knocks herself back quite a lot, does Soph, and she gets really frustrated with herself. But that wasn't an easy kick, and what she did best is she dropped it and then she covered it again and made sure that they didn't carry on the play.
And that was the good thing about it, the fact that she deadened play, because you see that quite a lot, even in Super League, where players don't drop on it.
Oh well, because Cuspo at the start of the season was just throwing balls around left, right and centre. If you didn't dive on them, you were in trouble. So that was a whole part of his initial coaching strategy, was getting us to react to the ball.
Stanley's picked up. They did well just to put her down again gently. There's Peach down that left hand side. Chance here for Gentles from dummy half. This time she passes, finds Lumley in support. Big charge from Lumley, 5 metres away from that try line. Peach takes it down the blind side. They've gone close of Castleford. They've gone really close, and she's knocked it on.
Yeah, we had a lot of numbers in there for the defence, and I think had she not knocked it on, I think we might have just been able to cover that one. But you never know, But lucky for us, we gain possession again and hopefully get out of this and carry on playing our game.
That was Courtney Poynton, who the Castleford coach in midweek said she's like a little pocket rocket.
Yeah, she is indeed. And I think with Cash, I want to give them credit for their ability, but I also want to let them, their age really plays against them sometimes. They're not as resilient maybe as the more experienced players, so give them a season or 2 more and they're going to be unbelievable.
That's similar to how it was described to me, actually. They like to play a lot of nicey rugby, where sometimes you need to roll your sleeves up and the grit needs to show itself through.
Yeah, when they're put under the pedal, they need to learn, as long as they can react and not lose their heads too much. But it's difficult, when you're 16, 17, 18, there's not many experiences in life that put you under that kind of pressure.
Madison Laverick to play it 20 metres away from their own line. Forward come Leeds through the middle. Again looking strong through Stavely. Good defence though by Castleford. That's to be said, who are trailing by 14 points to 6. 3 tries scored by Leeds, I should say. All 3 of them in this second half as Bood sets off down that right hand side. Away she goes over halfway, takes on Stanley, hits Stanley, she's off. Are they going to stop her? Poynton's chasing, Poynton will get to her. Poynton has dragged her down, but she's got to the line and scored.
That is an absolute Sharbu special. Grand final last year when she was playing for Alpha Bulls, had a very, very similar try down the wing. Beat 3 or 4 or 5 defenders to get the try down, and it's a similar one now. And she's an absolute powerhouse, is Sharbu's. She is she's been missing for a few games for us this season due to an injury and things like that, and we've really missed her. And to have her back in the starting lineup and to have her at centre is just complete game changer. There's a confidence there in both her attack and defence, and I'm really glad she got that. She deserves it.
That was something quite spectacular. I mean, it just came from a play of the ball, one pass to the right hand side, and
just there in support, isn't it? She'd get that offload.
Gets the offload and then sets off after Burners on.
Yep, absolutely. She works really hard off the field, does Sharon. A real credit to the women's game. I absolutely love her. She's a great teammate and a great friend, so I'm made up for her to get that point.
Got to say fair credit to Poynton as well. She chased back. Her lungs must have been bursting on that run because Charlotte had a good 20-metre start on her, didn't she?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Shar is fast, but she's not the fastest on the pitch. So, Shar's determination to get through probably got her that one. But yeah, the Catskills are rapid, and had they set off at the same time, it might not have been the same result.
7th try of the season for Charlotte Booth. Moose leads 18 points to 6 up with this kick to come.
I've told her before, I want to see her first game. I want to see the first person that she tackled.
So Hill taking her time. You're getting some banter chucked at you, it must be fair to say.
Yeah, there's a few people here just pointing and laughing at me because they know how passionate and ridiculous I get during these games, especially when they get exciting and possibly a bit too tight for my liking sometimes.
Hills give out one chances, but again it's waved away. Just the one goal for Hill in this game, but fortunate for Leeds, they've scored 4 tries.
Yeah, I want Courtney to hold her head up high. She's getting frustrated there, and can see Leon giving a bit of a chat, and he's worked really hard with her kicking this season, and I would say she's got a 9% kicking rate, so maybe the weather, maybe the occasion, but I know she's not going to be too happy with herself, but she needs to hold her head up really high, because this season she's won us a few games with a kicking boot.
Well, 56 goals before this season, which if you look at it, there's no one else that's kicked that many in the Women's Super League.
It's insane, isn't it? And I hope she takes pride in that.
Into the last 20 minutes. Ball goes down to Robinson. She's fumbled it, but it goes back. Well, it seemed to go backwards, but the referee's found it fumbled.
I think it kind of touched her fingertips and then went backwards, so I don't know really. But, all credit to Cass for spotting her, Sophie there, and with her confidence being knocked from the first ball, they've hit her again, and it's paid off for them.
From a neutral point of view, we need the next points to come from Castleford, but I'm sure that, Danica, you won't want any more points from
Castleford. No, listen, we're getting on really well at the minute, so let's keep it that way, shall we? I've had a good few months of not playing rugby. I've got a lot of built-up anger.
Here comes Emma Stowe. Good run from her. Inside that 20 she goes for Castleford Tigers. Peach works dummy half, switches it back to the middle with Lumley. That's a solid surge as well. Very direct, those two players. Peach feeds it left. Here's Stanley seems to run behind one of her own players, then sets off on a little forward. 2 metres away from the try line. Gentles throws it into the middle again. Good run. Has she got there? No, she's just held up short there. Is Lacey Owen. Into the middle, that pass comes. Stanley feeds it out. Lumley's caught in possession. Good work there from Butcher. Really chased up hard. Now Castleford bringing the ball right. Kicks for the corner. Well taken. Super take there by Madison Laverick. Really confident.
Yeah, Madison's another one of our under-19s that's come up, and it's great to see her have the confidence underneath the ball. It's exactly what we need today.
She's been a regular this second half of the season, hasn't she?
Yeah, she started when we played Cass against at Headingley. She got called up to starting 13 without any training sessions with us, so she's really stepped up to the plate and kind of got thrown in the deep end completely.
Here's Marshall. Wow, they get hold of one leg and the other one keeps hopping forward. She makes it 22 metres out from her own line. Battling run. Butcher offloads it quickly for Anderson once again. She'll play it in the middle of the field to Townend. Townend passes left. Marshall feeds it further wide. Good running by Spur. Finds Robinson. Robinson getting into a groove. Takes on Stanley. Stanley stands up well. Great challenge. Try saver all over it.
That's exactly what Sophie needs, a little bit of confidence in the game now.
Last tackle here. Butcher feeds it to the right hand side. Kick comes in. Oh, that's an interesting kick. That's a great kick. Picked up by Suze Hill. Who's picked it up? She's heading for the corner. And she's found the corner as well. Magnificent play from Suze Hill. Well, it was a lovely short kick in the first replaced by namesake Courtney. Came off her own feet, and that was just wonderful play.
Do you know what? That's where Suze Hill's football's coming into play right now today, you know. We've stolen from football, and football's lost is completely our game, especially a little chip kick she's got there. So, yeah, well-deserved try that for Suze. Probably a little bit unconventional in terms of a rugby try, but
the build-up was tremendous. I mean, we saw Robinson really show some pace and some flair down this left-hand side, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then this kick was just sublime. The low kick from Courtney Hill. Bounced up 3 times, little kick forward by Suze Hill, and then strongly finished at the corner. Fantastic.
Absolutely brilliant. You've still got the support there from Sharboos as well, and it's something that we've worked really hard on this season, is just keeping that support play going. You know, whether you're getting a 40-metre dart yourself or whatever, you've still got those players around you that are still waiting on for the offload or if needed. And it's great to see, and I'm just made up for Suze to get that try today. It's going to be a big kick for Courtney now.
12th try of the season as well. Prolific from the former footballer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She has been a Rhinos fan, and when they had the open days, just like come down and try rugby out, she popped on down, and then she got asked to come for the actual trials, and here she is in the starting 13. And I think, you know, she made her debut against Bradford Bulls on the wing and scored a couple of tries in that one, and there's no bigger game really to start your career in rugby off.
I'm just thinking if anybody's watching this and they're fancying, you know, chance in their arm at Women's Rugby League, what do they have to do? Who do they get in touch with? So if they wanted to come down to Leeds, for example, who do they get in touch with?
Yeah, get in touch with Lois, you know, or Leon, and all their emails and details are on the website. But you know, Lois is great and works with all the community clubs around Leeds. So, you know, if you're not ready to step up yet to what will be the Super League level, she can lead you in the direction. There's loads of up-and-coming teams, you know, there's loads of grassroots teams and levels, and you know, and she'll be able to point you in the right direction, or contact your local team and ask them, and if they haven't got a women's section or girls section, then they can definitely lead you in the right direction. The great thing about rugby league, doesn't matter what club or what team, you know, everyone's here to grow the game together, so anybody will give you a helping hand.
Sadly, we saw Courtney Hill miss with another conversion attempt. It's just not going away, is it, this today? But the game is certainly going Leeds' way. 22 points to 6. They've taken possession from the restart. Oh, wow, that's a strong run as well by Oldroyd.
Yeah, we've got young Ellie Oldroyd on the pitch now. I think I can safely say half of this team were in the under-19 section right now. So really great development of the game, and you know, these under-19s and Leeds Rhinos can go places if this continues.
This certainly points it in both directions, because both sides have lots of young players, as we've already alluded to.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see the game, and I know Cass have got a great under-19 section as well, so the support and the growth of that will just mean that Super League in the future is going to be really strong.
Here come Leeds again, quite ominously through Marshall, put down in the halfway line. Ball put to the left-hand side, Butcher lines it up for Robinson. Sets off again, does Robinson. Just showing his strength there as it takes 3 to put her down. I've still not quite managed it. Quite a bit of pushing and shoving going on. It's Townend, puts the ball in field. Kick comes in from Beavers. Midfield bomb. Well taken by Gentles. Had just an opening for a second before it was closed by Booth. She's chased hard there. Good tackle. Again, solid stuff like Oldroyd.
Good shot there, Ellie Oldroyd.
Castleford taking things through the middle. Now they'll look for the link play. Stanley stands to the right. Ball bypasses her though, goes to Roach. Tell you what, Townend's trying everything to pitch the ball, and he's got hold of it.
You know,
one ball steal.
So great, you know, from Frankie there to spot that she was the only one in the tackle and to go for the steal. So another really young player that really knows the game really, really well and can utilise that in terms of, you know, tactics and gaining possession.
So Leeds go on the charge again. Another strong run from Anderson, who gets the offload away. Townend pushes down the right, links with Beavers. Beavers inside the 20. Well held, well tackled. They seem to be chasing shadows at the moment, Castleford. Leeds certainly look quick, they look confident, they look strong, bringing it through the middle again through Danielle Anderson. Townend to the left hand side to Butcher, who's had a much better second half. Now she's got hold of the ball a little bit more. Go on. 5 metres away from the line, she's still going, and still going, and still going. Ooh, big hit to eventually put her down. I suppose it's what was needed.
Yeah, Sinead Peach got in there with the shoulder without the arms, you know, but got her down and stopped her.
Smuggles the ball out to Butcher. She keeps it moving. Lovely work. Great hands. Kick comes in from Courtney Hill. She's chasing after her own kick. Wide in goal area. And it goes dead just ahead of everybody. So it's going to be a tap back on the 20-metre line. Gentles wanting to get on with it quickly. Taps it. Off she goes. Tell you what, Leeds did well to get back there to stop that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they didn't look like they were moving quick enough, but luckily for us, we managed to get there in the end.
Good work by Castleford. There's Alex Wallace, Wallace put down midway between the 40 and halfway. Hope you're enjoying coverage via the Hour League up this afternoon. The Women's Super League semi-final. Place in Manchester awaits the winner next Saturday. That's going to be one heck of a game, isn't it?
Yeah, there's. I think that the Wigan and Saints derby kicks off at 2 o'clock, so it'll be interesting to see by the end of this who makes it through to from them.
Just a little bit of a high shot coming the way of Castleford there. Penalty to the Tigers. Remember, the Tigers were leading 6 points to 0 at half time, but we've seen a tri-deluge in the second half. Tap taken by Cass, so we're now 5 metres away from the line. Brought through the middle. There's Grace. Takes on the line, takes on Butcher. See what you mean about Butcher. She's really good in defence. She's tenacious.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's one of the tiniest and is not afraid to face the biggest player on the pitch at all.
Stanley gets 5 metres away from the try line. Infield it comes now. This is a good run. Really powerful surge, but excellent tackling on Tamsin Renoff. They wrap around to the left. Here's Peach. Peach puts it around the corner. It goes out, and Gentles has scored. Kelsey Gentles comes up with Castleford's second try. 22 points to 10. Probably just around about 10 minutes remaining in this one.
Yeah, it's Cass deserved that. They've gone down that edge and they've worked really hard, and our defence just didn't move quick enough to cover it. But great work from Kelsey there. And it evens up, makes it a little bit more exciting, doesn't it, for you?
She's deserved it for her efforts over the course of the game. It's been a really good battle between her and Charlotte Booth down that side.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you told me I was going up against Charlotte Booth, I'd probably not feel that confident. So she's doing really well to play her own game and hold her own out there.
It's definitely not about me though. It's about our viewers. Let's hope they're getting value for what is a great clash between these two teams.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've just it's a bit of a quick update as well from the Wigan and Saints game, and it looks like that Wigan are taking the lead at 30 minutes with 6 points to 2 over Saints.
Which, if I remember rightly, it was 6 points to 0 at that stage in this game, wasn't it? After
absolutely. Yeah. So hopefully another similar game going on there, which will mean for a really feisty, good final.
So here's Tara Stanley, 8 times capped by England. Left-footed, swings the boot at the ball, and she's missed. 22 points to 10 into the last 10 minutes.
Ooh, it's been a good game, and I think for Leeds, we've played some really nice rugby for the last 10-15 minutes, and it's nice to see us kind of move the ball around confidently and get the final result. And all credit to Cass. They have been absolutely outstanding, and I know it's quite a difference in score now, but they won't give up until that 80th minute. So we need to keep a level head. Imagine it's still 0-0, we like to say sometimes. Imagine it's 0-0 and you've got to get a point out there, Nobody's got the upper hand, so it's all to play for. It just kind of keeps you a bit more level headed sometimes.
I suppose it gets you focused on the job again, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Get away from you, can't it?
Yeah, we've had some games, where we've taken it away and got a little bit too ahead of ourselves and made silly errors and not played good game.
Up short at the start, knock on there. Olivia Grace found that too hot to handle. It was like a hot potato going at her.
Yeah, Olivia Grace is a young player, and she comes from rugby union as well, so I think this is her first season of rugby league. She's doing well, and I think she's got all intention of going back to union when the season finishes, so there's been no rest for her.
I'm always interested when players kind of switch codes and go back again and go 2 and 4.
Yeah, I did this. I come from rugby union, and I spent a few seasons doing both, and I think my body got a little bit tired. So last last year I quit Union and focused solo on league and in preparation for the World Cup. So, and I don't think I'll go back to Union now. The hits are a lot harder in rugby league.
Well, it's a rugby league broadcast. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. I prefer rugby league. I said it out loud.
There you go. Right, Leeds on the charge again, inside that 20-metre zone. Pushing and stretching every sinew, that's all right. 5 metres out from the line. Townend will push the ball left. It's released further to Butcher. Long ball out to Spur. Handoff comes in. I really like the way that she runs with that ball.
If she got both hands on that ball, then she could have get it out wide to the edges. But great yardage there.
Beavers throws a dummy, tries to smuggle herself between the defenders. Again, just 5 metres away from the try line. Last tackle signalled in this set. Ball move right. Hill dabs it forward. She's chasing after it hard. Ball just beats her. Oh, again, I like that thought. It's all very positive. I'm liking the positivity of all the kicks.
Yeah, absolutely. Courtney's fantastic on the ball, and maybe just a little bit too much power in the boot there. But she's incredible, Courtney. I love her.
Castleford bringing the ball back. Ball has been spilled under pressure in the challenge.
Maybe Castle feeling the pressure now, but needs to compose herself and just play some simple rugby, keep hold of that ball and get their yardage. Trying to be impartial here, but it's great for Leeds to get that ball back and be in this position in the field as well.
Well, the closer we get to 80 minutes, the more it's looking like a grand final appearance for the club.
It's still quite scary to say that, even though we've only got a few minutes left on the clock, but it would be incredible to get there with the girls.
Here's Beavers. Tries to duck between two defenders again. She's not stopped trying throughout the game. Another tenacious performance as Townend puts it right. Stavely, big run.
Classic Stave run there. Absolutely awesome.
Townend continues to push the ball down the right-hand side. Hill, out to namesake Suze. He's tackled just 2 metres in from touch, 10 metres from that try line. Up, scrappy pass, cleaned up by Booth. Then it's brought through the middle. Townend puts it to the right-hand side. Again, some good work down that side by Sophie Nuttall. Last tackle signal. Townend goes for it. Flicks it out the back. Hill feeds it out the back. It's gone scrappy, but Nuttall picks it up. She keeps it moving to Beavers. Beavers puts a high kick in. Chasing after this is Robinson. Robinson couldn't quite get on it. And it's palmed dead by Castleford Tigers. Drop it from under the post. He was nearly celebrating a try there. I thought he was anticipating it then, wasn't he?
Yeah, Sophie just wasn't quick enough, I think. But some great kick there by Caitlin.
That's a huge dropout. Hill picks it up. That's a super run back by Shannon Lacey. 30 metres away from the try line of Leeds. 22 points to 10 up. Into the last couple of minutes of action here. Great work through that middle. The offload comes in from Kerrigan. Townend looks around for further support, which arrives from Lacey. Lacey tries to wrestle her way forward. She's 22 metres away from that try line. Townend pushes it left. Butcher runs across, picks up Robinson. Robinson flicks the ball back. Great work. Lovely work from Madison Laverick as well.
She looks folded in half there.
Stanley just doing enough then in defence. Butcher, lofted pass to the middle. Just bounces awkwardly in front of Chloe Kerrigan, who's meeting that sandwich of the challenge. 15 metres to go.
His name like he was in with that like yeah. Looked like his left child.
Oh, something's happened here. There's a red card that's been shown.
That's for Emma Slow, that I think there. I'm not sure what that's for though.
Yeah, and Emma Slow has been sent off.
Straight red.
Straight red from the referee. And it sounds like it's for something that she said to the referee actually from the signal that's been given.
Has she been warned and she's repeated offence?
It went like that. Now.
So I think she said something out of turn then to the match official who was dismissed her.
It's unfortunate for Cass that is, and and they're going to lose a real real talented player off the field for this last few minutes.
So Courtney Hill with the opportunity to add goal number 2 of her afternoon. And you might as well just diffuse the situation, just manage these last few minutes, because this can take a minute out of the game anyway, can't it?
Yeah, we just need to hold possession. We don't need to throw it away, just need to take the ball and carry it up, get the yards, and just play really, really safe now. That's all we want to do.
Leeds have certainly done all the hard work in this second half. 5 second half tries from the Rhinos. Can Hill add her second goal? She can on this occasion. The flags are raised. It's 24 points to 10, and that is your final whistle. These Rhinos have made it into the grand final of the Women's Super League. It's been a 5-try second half. Opening the scoring in the second half was Leanna Marshall. Then following up was Chloe Kerrigan, Nina Spur, Charlotte Booth and Suze Hill. 2 goals from the boot of Courtney Hill. And Castleford, they had tries themselves through Georgia Hetherington in the first half. Kelsey Gentles, 5 minutes from the end of time. 1 goal from the boot of Tara Stanley. But it's 4-0 in this season's series between Leeds and Castleford, and Leeds into the grand final. Danica, your thoughts?
Oh, absolutely fantastic. You know, I was worried at the first half. Cass were playing an absolutely awesome game. The standard of their rugby is incredible. But luckily, Cuspa's obviously had a good word in the sheds at half time, and we've come out and fighting in the second half and played some really, really classic rugby. The girls really deserve it. I can't be any happier for them. You know, this season we've come into the underdogs, brand new team, and we've done really well. But to get to the grand final in our first season is absolutely awesome, and I couldn't wish for a better set of girls to go over there.
And now you can sit back and wait to see what happens in the other game and warm yourselves up for next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it'll be a good one. I can't wait.
It's been a great game, this. I've really, really enjoyed it. My first experience of the Women's Super League, and I hope to see many more. Danica, it's been a pleasure having you alongside me.
No, thank you very much.
All the very best with your recovery.
Thank you.
I hope that next time, rather than having you alongside me, I'm commentating on you on the field.
Yeah, me too. Thank you ever so much.
But thank you very much. And we'll sign out safe in the knowledge that Leeds Rhinos have won this game in the Women's Super League semi-final by 24 points to 10. From all of us here at our league, we sign off and thank you very much for your company.
Pass wide to Ryan Hall, who scores! Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left, Garcia with another goal. Oh, there's a sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member to watch for free.
Pass wide to Ryan Hall, who scores! Have no doubt about that. The run was to the left, Garcia with another goal. Oh, there's a sucker punch. Here's Makinson with a pass back on the inside. O'Connor has thrown defenders off him and is making tracks. Ain't that a confident touch?
Become an Our League member to watch for free. Two teams, 3 games, one rivalry. New Zealand versus England. Buy your tickets now.